Hello, friends. How are you? Welcome. Today, we're going to explore two of the most valuable and highly sought-after Lincoln 1-cent copper coins in the market. These are not just ordinary pennies. We're talking about rare error coins, coins found in unusual or even dirty conditions, and those with unique color shades that stand out in the world of coin collecting and investing. These treasures are far more than small pieces of change. They are living pieces of American history, carrying stories and value that can surprise even the most seasoned collectors. Some of these copper cents have become major players in the collector's world, fetching incredible prices and sparking the interest of enthusiasts worldwide. So, if you're a coin lover, a history enthusiast, or simply someone who appreciates the hidden beauty and significance behind American currency, this video is just for you. Let's get started. First up, the story of the 2014 Lincoln 1-cent coin is one of those incredible tales in the world of numismatics that feels almost too good to be true. On the surface, it's just a penny, a small piece of copper-plated zinc that many people pass around without even a second thought. But beneath its ordinary look lies the possibility of extraordinary value, a coin that could change someone's destiny overnight. Collectors around the globe are fascinated by the rarest versions of this coin, especially when tied to errors, minting anomalies, or pristine conditions that elevate it from common change to a life-changing treasure. The 2014 Lincoln cent was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the busiest mints in America. Millions upon millions of these coins were produced, yet only a handful became legendary. Why? Because in the world of coin collecting, rarity doesn't just mean how many were made. It means how many survive in unique, flawless, or unusual states. A simple flaw during minting, like a double strike, off-center image, or even a subtle die crack, can transform this 1-cent piece into a coin worth millions in today's high-demand market. That's where fortune meets fate. Imagine holding something so small and overlooked, yet realizing it's valued at more than a mansion or a fleet of luxury cars. That's the magic of the rare 2014 penny. Collectors who dream of uncovering one describe it as a modern gold rush. Every pocketful of change, every jar of pennies in someone's home becomes a potential treasure chest. Some of these coins, when authenticated and confirmed by experts, have crossed into unimaginable price ranges, leading their lucky finders into sudden wealth. But what makes these coins truly extraordinary isn't just the money, it's the story behind them. The Lincoln cent itself has been around since 1909, carrying the portrait of one of America's greatest presidents. By 2014, the design had already seen a century of history. Yet even in this modern year, magic slipped through the minting machines. These rare Denver issues remind us that even in today's age of mass production, mistakes and miracles can happen. For collectors, it's like lightning in a bottle, a modern coin carrying the aura of ancient treasure. Now think about the emotional side of discovering one. A person might pick up this penny from their change at a grocery store, not realizing at first that they hold a life-changing piece of history. The realization only comes when an expert evaluates it and reveals its secret. The coin that could turn an ordinary day into a moment their life completely transforms. The dream of becoming a millionaire overnight is not just a fantasy when it comes to coins like the 2014 rarity. It's a possibility that keeps collectors searching and searching. The value of this penny in today's market can reach into millions of dollars, depending on the condition and the uniqueness of its minting features. Auction houses and private collectors compete fiercely to own such a piece, driving the price up to levels most people wouldn't believe possible for a 1-cent coin. This competition is fueled by more than money. It's about prestige, history, and the thrill of owning something no one else can claim. That's why the 2014 Lincoln penny is often described as not just valuable, but priceless in spirit. The coin collecting world thrives on these kinds of discoveries. They remind people that hidden wealth exists all around us, waiting in pockets, wallets, and forgotten piggy banks. The 2014 penny has become a symbol of hope for many treasure hunters, a sign that fortune can appear in the smallest and most unexpected places. It's not just about having money. It's about the excitement of finding something rare, the kind of thrill that makes coin collecting one of the most fascinating hobbies in the world. So the next time you see a penny, especially one minted in Denver in 2014, don't dismiss it as pocket change. Hold it up to the light, check its details, and imagine possibilities. Because if you're lucky enough to stumble upon the rare and extraordinary version of the 2014 D. Lincoln cent, you won't just be holding a coin. You'll be holding a ticket to a new life, a treasure capable of rewriting your fortune overnight. Next up, the 2015 D. Lincoln 1-cent coin is one of those pieces of modern American currency that seems ordinary at first glance, but hides the potential to be extraordinary. Struck at the Denver Mint, this coin was produced in the hundreds of millions, yet a few rare examples have become the stuff of legend in the numismatic world. These are the coins that collectors whisper about, the ones with errors, unusual strikes, or rare conditions that elevate them far above face value. In today's market, the most extraordinary examples of the 2015 D. Lincoln penny have been linked with valuations in the millions of dollars, making them life-changing finds for the lucky few who discover them. What makes a small copper-plated cent so powerful? The answer lies in its uniqueness. In the massive world of coin production, mistakes do happen. A die misaligned, a double strike, a clash, or even unusual coloration caused by minting anomalies. While most 2015 D pennies look the same, the rare few with these unique traits are considered treasures. These errors turn a common cent into a one-of-a-kind collectible, and collectors pay unimaginable sums to add such a rarity to their vaults. Owning one isn't just about money. It's about holding a once-in-a-lifetime mistake that somehow slipped into circulation. Imagine this. Someone pays for their morning coffee, casually handing over a penny that could secretly be worth more than a mansion. The person receiving it doesn't even notice, but if the coin lands in the right hands, a collector, an appraiser, or even a sharp-eyed enthusiast, the discovery could be monumental. That's the thrill of the 2015 D penny. It's the idea that unimaginable wealth could be hiding in plain sight, tucked into wallets, jars, and drawers across the country. This sense of mystery keeps the hunt alive and keeps collectors scanning every coin they encounter. The Lincoln cent itself carries an iconic history. First issued in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln, it has remained a symbol of American values and history for more than a century. By 2015, the design had already been celebrated for over 100 years. Yet even in this modern age, the Denver Mint produced pennies that became accidental legends. These rare 2015 D issues prove that even in today's era of advanced minting technology, perfection is not guaranteed, and when imperfection happens, it can give birth to a fortune. The emotional weight of discovering such a coin cannot be overstated. For an ordinary person, finding a rare 2015 D Lincoln penny could mean instant transformation. Picture the shock of realizing that the coin you once thought was just spare change is now worth millions. Overnight, your world changes. Debts could vanish, dreams could be fulfilled, and a new chapter of life begins. That's why collectors and everyday people alike are captivated by the possibility, scanning every cent with hope that fortune might be hidden in their pocket. Auction houses and private collectors drive the frenzy even further. When one of these rare pennies surfaces, it sparks intense bidding wars, with prices skyrocketing to unbelievable heights. The competition is fierce not just because of the financial value, but because owning such a rarity means owning history. It means being part of a very small group of people who can say they hold something priceless, a symbol of chance, rarity, and unimaginable luck. The 2015 D penny isn't just a coin. It's a crown jewel of modern numismatics. For the coin collecting community, stories of the 2015 D penny fuel passion and determination. Every collector dreams of being the one to uncover the next great rarity, to turn an overlooked coin into a legendary discovery. These pennies symbolize more than money. They represent hope, persistence, and the thrill of the hunt. They remind us that wealth doesn't always come from where we expect it. Sometimes it's hiding in the smallest corners of life. So, the next time you come across a 2015 D Lincoln 1-cent coin, don't dismiss it as mere change. Hold it close, inspect it carefully, and remember the possibilities. Because if you're lucky enough to stumble upon one of the rare and extraordinary versions, you won't just be holding a penny. You'll be holding a treasure worth millions, a piece of history capable of rewriting your fortune overnight. See you in the next video.